So your journey or like Meta's journey stops at the time when uploading on GitHub. They take that, then it up to the organizations to take the next step forward of taking that and making sure the marketing mix modeling is working in their organization. So now the next question, that requires a human on the other side in an organization, right? To be able to use that and be smart enough to use that. So now you have recruit a person who are typically good in that. The CMOs out there, he may or may not be the best person to give the clear input. He has some business realities to look after. How does somebody get a person who's good at marketing mix modeling? How does it fit into the organization? What should the organization be doing to fit into this person? From an organization perspective, what are the pits and pitfalls that or challenges that a CMO faces?
We see a couple of different approaches. I think there are companies that decide it's worth investing in a team of people, and generally that's a team of people rather than an individual that will do it. The challenges are organizational of how it fits into the rest of the organization and making sure the quality of what is done in-house is as good as it needs to be so that you can make robust decisions on the back of it. Another approach, of course, is to use specialists to do this. And so there are specialists in agencies who would build models. There are specialist modeling agencies just for MMM. And there's a new kind of rise of a lot of companies and individuals popping up and doing this kind of stuff. The big question comes around the quality and making sure that you've got quality that you can trust. Over the past couple of years, we've seen, and everyone's talking about AI, and so you see people saying, I've got an AI model, and like, I should have an AI model. And like what is the value of that? Like, can it actually be trusted? I think that is a big open question at the moment about should AI be trusted to build these models? And it sounds great, and particularly someone who wants an AI strategy said, like, give me one of those AI, means nothing without the actual quality of the person underneath it. So I believe that whether the person is internal or whether it's an agency, going to a specialist, looking at what the specialist does, the CMO's got to adapt here, right? The CMO's got to adapt enough to understand what's going on. If you're just going to believe the person who comes along with a fancy suit and a nice haircut and says, like, trust me, this is going to be okay, how do you actually calibrate and know that this is the best model that you can buy? These things aren't cheap. And they're incredibly valuable. You can save yourself a lot of money from wasting in marketing by following these, making sure that there's a robust approach. So there's a number of companies out there. I would advise any CMO who's in this space to look at different modeling approaches, spend a bit of time understanding it, working out, like, what are these people talking about? If I'm just being told it's AI, trust me, it's fine. It probably isn't, right? You've got to scratch deeper than that. Look for expertise. Look for other companies who are using and making good decisions on the back of it. May just one more thing, because I think this is important, and this is how the organization listens to the results.
Right.
And this is another thing about the sharing of the results and getting it through the organization.